Hey y'all! I'm excited. It's your girl Sophia, and I'm back with another episode of Shoetique Talk. And I am here with, I like to call him my fellow friend. So y'all know how we do it at Shoetique Talk. We like to speak to hidden gems in the community. But I don't want to call DJ Fettuccini a hidden gem because he's well known in the community. But to those of you on my Shoetique Talk audience that have no idea who this man is, you probably lived under a rock anyway if you don't. But it is my pleasure today to have you, my fellow friend, and DJ Fettuccini on Shoetique Talk. Welcome.
Well, thank you, Sophia. And I must say, it's a pleasure for
is a
you
pleasure.
to have me. I really appreciate you.
You do? You appreciate me? How much you appreciate me?
Well,
Tell me.
first of all, let me tell you something, ladies and gentlemen, about this wonderful entrepreneur.
Aw.
She is like a gem, an angel that, trust me, everything that I've worn for the last couple of years is basically because of Sapphire and her style. Because she's my stylist, so
I am.
trust me. And when you see me look
I'm
clean,
I'm also your wife's stylist too.
and she's my wife's stylist also. So trust me, when you say we'll come out clean, it's all because of this woman right here.
Thank you, Fettuccini.
Yeah, trust
Well,
me.
it is also my pleasure to have you on my platform because, as you're stating, you and your wife are big supporters of Sophia Shoetique years
course,
now. It's
we are.
nothing new.
No,
It's years now.
no, it's
And-
been a long time.
And let me tell you that my husband and I greatly appreciate the consistency and the loyalty
Yes.
because you don't find that again.
No, not in this day and age.
No, don't.
You know,
But we are going to go down into that.
no, we're going to get deep down into
gonna
that.
get deep
Trust
in
me, we going to get that. Oh yeah,
We're going to go down to the...
to the dirt. Oh yeah, to the
dirt.
ground. Of
All
course.
right.
We going to rub it. We going to rub it
I'm
in.
going to like this conversation today.
Oh yeah, this conversation is going to be very juicy.
Just
Trust
say,
me.
Lego the
Hey.
news.
Oh yeah.
So I like to speak in Pacho because my producer Gio behind the scene there, you talk about I go to somebody totally different when I start speaking Pacho.
Well, trust me, we both can break down into any way we want. We can speak proper English and we can break down in Jamaican
Go down
Pato
in it.
wickedly.
Go down in it.
Go down the night.
So we're gonna get down in it today. I want to start with you telling the people that don't know who you are in the camera for me, please.
Well, for those who don't know me, my name is DJ Fettuccini. I've been in music for, oh my God, as far as I can remember.
Now, but I tell the people how old you are.
Well, if them one gets me age, that's a feeling problem. But
How long you
anyway,
been doing music?
Around, I would say about 32 to 33 years.
Jesus.
Yes, so from 1993, 92, 93.
Wow.
Yeah, so.
Wow.
And when I started out, it was my best friend in Jamaica. You know, he's like a brother to me. His name is DJ Smurf. He works on Ira FM down in
DJ
Jamaica.
Smurf. I've heard that name.
Yeah, that's who literally got me
That's your
started.
mentor?
Yes, that's my mentor. He's the one that, I mean, mind you, as a kid, growing up, I knew music.
Mm-hmm.
But with the whole technical thing of
Like the
mixing
mixing and all that?
scratching and all of that, I never knew none of that until I met him. And I met him through a mutual friend that we grew up in the same area.
So when he met you, when he was teaching you, was he open to teaching you? Because you know some people when they have a skill and expertise, they don't want to share that knowledge with you.
Trust me, he was, he really like
So
sat me down.
he took you under
He
his wing.
took me under his wing. He sat me down and said, okay, this genre can go with that genre. That genre can go with that genre. So, you know, I kind of learned and I kind of also patternized it myself also from him teaching me how to you know, get
How to
all
mix
genres
and do all of
together.
that.
Like I can, from vocal music to dancehall, from dancehall to soca, from soca to R&B. That's the way he taught me. He teach me how to do it.
So he taught you this in Jamaica when you were young.
Yeah.
So when you came up here to America, you continued to be a DJ?
Yes.
Was it your passion to be a DJ? Oops, sorry. I'm moving my.
Honestly, yes, it was.
It's your passion. What do you
Yes.
like about DJing?
What I like about it is, you know, I like to see happy faces, like people that can have fun, they dance. And the thing about it, well, a lot of people don't know, I'm one of those DJs that I sit and I read the crowd. I read the age group that I'm working for. And if I'm at a place, and this is what a lot of people don't know about me, I will come into a party and stand in a corner.
And
I
observe
look at every single face and observe who is in the party.
before you play.
Yeah,
Why is that?
because I like to tap into people's minds
And their energies.
and the energy and to see what kind of vibe they will roll with. So, like for instance, if I go into a party like a ghetto dancehall party, I look at every face of the people. Like if me say a girl, I'm on a 35 to 40. I say, okay, maybe them more go for they may go for the little old school into new school.
So what you mean? So 35 to 40 are old school come here with
No. Listen, what I'm trying to say
Fix it up.
Let me fix it up. them love the hardcore stuff, but sometimes you have to tap into a different entity and kind of draw them into a different set of music. Get the mind frame. If you say, Blackfoot, me never know that could have go with this and this could have go with that.
Got you.
So, just want to give them the diehard ghetto style like that. Sometimes you have to change up a thing a little bit and feed them. Because if you don't learn to feed them, then guess what? They're going to stuck in a one way.
And then they don't have fun at that event.
And them don't have fun at that event.
So what's your favorite genre?
My favorite genre, honestly, is I love the 90s.
I love the 90s
I'm
too.
I'm a 90s kid. Trust me.
The 90s music were so meaningful.
Oh,
and
yes.
not just dancehall or reggae, but also R&B.
R&B.
Also, I mean everything. Like nowadays music is like it's a rarity to find that wholesomeness. Does that make sense to you? It's a rarity to find that that music, cuz for me, music is a form of therapy for me.
Of course.
Music is a form of fashion is a form of therapy for me. Music is definitely a form of therapy for me. And I like that music that hits your soul.
Yes.
That type of music that make you want to cry.
It's so funny you mentioned that. Me and my wife, we sat down one day and we was talking about music, and she mentioned even with soul. Soul music is a form of therapy. It's a form of therapy. It's a form of therapy in the sense where you will sit down and you'll hear a song and say, that song takes me back to when I was growing up. You get your first heartbreak, you get your first kiss, you get your first what. Those little things, you know what I mean? Soul music tap into every part of your mind.
It does. And you know what? And music plays a part in your life too. Like I can listen to some songs and I remember what I was going through at that particular time when that song came out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, of course.
So I think it's a form of therapy for a lot of us. And today's music, and I'm going to say all, I'm going to say the majority for me, my personal opinion, it just it's not doing that no more.
No. And
it's just so loose. It's just so loose nowadays.
It's loose. And listen, I am not knocking anybody.
Well, I'm knocking it.
Well, listen, I'm not knocking anybody. I mean, everybody have to eat them food. But my thing is this, though. Where the producers is taking this whole music is beyond a whole different level. And to me, they're going into the wrong direction or the wrong concept of all them feels that music should be at. Because back in the days when, in the 90s, when Beenie Man and Bounty Killer, a war.
Them their sweet time.
Them sweet time. But listen, when they were warring, they were marrying on a whole musical level. And every rhythm, every top rhythm back then with a drop, trust me, a hit.
That's true.
Even when Frisco Kid, Daddy Screw, Tara Fabulous, Buju.
You really know music and you're gone back this stuff.
Oh yeah. But listen, when Buju first album come out with Stamina Daddy, that's the time when Buju came
you have the Stamina Daddy for the girl.
Him a wear Seed Queens. I remember the front album. I don't forget.
Oh, you taking me back to the 90s, Shabba Ranks.
When Shabba Ranks just come out. Let me tell you something, man.
You don't have music like that no more.
No, sir, because
I just hear dash out this. And listen to me. Don't get me wrong. If you're in the vibe and you want to hear something like that, then what it is. But I think music should just be of so much more, I don't know, composure, just beautiful, just meaningful. Yes. And it's very rare that you find artists like that in today's day.
The music nowadays don't have no meaning. It don't have no meaning because guess what? To me, none of them and God forgive me to say this, but I'm sure God will agree with me.
He said God would agree with him.
None of them too demonic.
That's true. That's another part of it too. The demonic ways that are turning into.
Because them worship worship everything. You worship them and worship money. Them worship this. Them worship that. And them lyrics not a meaning. It has no
So let me ask you a
meaning.
question, Fed. So what is the most rewarding part? The most rewarding part of being a DJ? What brings you joy in your career as a DJ?
What brings me joy?
Out of your musical career?
What brings me joy is that when I go into a place and I play, I want to know that when I leave there, people are satisfied with how I work. And for me, that is the greatest joy when somebody can come to me and say, DJ, you did a great job. That gives me great joy, because if you come to me and say, boy, I didn't do a great job, then I'm not gonna feel good. I'm gonna feel like I didn't do what I came
You
to
didn't
do.
know what you came to do.
And then I gotta go back to the drawing board and say, okay,
What did you do wrong?
where did I go wrong? And this is one of the things that I love to do. And I haven't done it in a while, and I think I need to start going back to that place.
What?
When I go somewhere, I need to record myself and listen to how I play.
Oh,
That
okay.
means if anywhere I go wrong, then I can listen back to it and say, oh,
And correct it.
this is where I went wrong, so I can correct it and say, okay, the next event I get, I'm going to change it up and go to a
And do
whole
this
different
again.
direction.
So you wanna learn from the experiences as you go.
Exactly.
That's nice. That's beautiful.
Yeah.
That means you're really passionate about what you do.
Of course, I'm very
Yeah, 'cause
passionate.
I'm like that with my career too. Like as a wardrobe stylist, I like to see what makes my clients feel good and look good. And then I know from the next time I'm gonna style you, like, okay, which avenue should I go to? What did they like? What made them feel so good? And we
Yes.
learn from that as you grow. But
Yeah.
I think that's when you have a passion for what you do.
Yeah.
So you've been a DJ from, oh gosh, you say over 32 years?
Yes.
So being a DJ in today's current world in 2023, you mentioned earlier that it's like a crab in a barrel mentality.
Oh, yeah.
So as a DJ right now, of I would say an iconic DJ that's been setting the pave for a lot of younger DJs, what would you say the crab in a barrel mentality is? Like, what is your biggest block? Like, what is the biggest problem that you have right now in today's career of DJs?
My biggest problem is that a DJ will know that you have a great craft, right? And if a promoter asks him, oh, who is a good DJ you can recommend me to? Then him going to say, well, say, that man there, don't put a man there because, say, him not really real and him not really raw.
So they don't
and
give credit for your work. They don't give credit for your
so
work.
they don't give you credit for what you do. And my thing is this: I'm a person. I don't fight nobody. I believe every man deserves to be out there and do the best they
And
can.
do their own
but
craft.
yes, to be the best at their craft. But a lot of them, and like I said, forgive me for sound like this, a lot of them don't craft it at all.
But I mean, I don't think you should ask for forgiveness for speaking your truth. That's one of the things I'm not liked a lot because of my transparency as well. Because I see a lot of people that have boutiques, and they'll say that they're like. What would be the word? And again, just like you, I don't want to sound like you're knocking people down, but I'm very transparent in how I speak. There's a lot of people that just jump into the business now, and they have a boutique, and they feel like they can do what you do, and they say that they're stylists. Like I take time into my craft. Like
Yes.
I didn't just jump and say. I actually took classes for this. I have a passion for my fashion. I love what I'm doing. I actually enjoy this. This is for me. For me, my motto is always people over profits.
Yes.
Because like you said, I would rather somebody be happy with our business and come back and spread the word of mouth and tell somebody to come back. That's a compliment for me, rather than just making a quick buck and then that's it, they're gone. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I feel like people come up and first of all, the crab in a barrel mentality. We're all about social media right now, where it's all about Instagram and Facebook and who have the more likes and who have the most following, and people like the hype. People don't like facts or truth.
No.
People like lies because the lies are more entertaining. So, like you said, somebody's not going to come and say, well, Fettuccini can't play for me because, say I'm really good. No, they're going to go to the hype person.
Yeah.
They're going to go to the
Because it's
hype
all about
person because it's all
hype
about the
and-
hype
yeah.
rather than quality. Is that what you mean?
Yeah, them prefer the quantity over quality. And listen, I will tell anybody this, and I can beat my chest and say this. I know I'm a qualified quality DJ.
You are.
Right? And
You are.
whatever they can do, I know I can do it 220 times better. And first of all, me not focus on my for make my thing work. Because I go off a natural vibe.
And then you have to understand too. You see, what God is for you, God is for you.
Yes, exactly. Exactly.
So it's for me. People ask my husband and I all the time, how do we last 10 years in business, especially in South Florida, where it is a crab in a barrel mentality.
Yeah.
And because I don't trust anybody but God. I don't
And
work
that's
off. I don't work
understand.
off of human beings. I work off of what He has for me.
Yes.
So my door is gonna stay open because He gonna send me the right clients.
Of course.
I'm not worrying about the hype or what going in the hype world right now, or who's this or who's that, or and I'm not gonna sell my soul for that.
No. And that's what a lot of them do. Them sell them soul and them switch. And you know what a friend of mine said to me one day? He say fake friends are like a quarter.
A quarter.
No, he say fake friends is like $1.
Uh-huh.
Them switching in every four corners.
Wow. Say that again.
Fake friends are like $1. They switch in every four corners.
I like that.
Me tell him, say, I go take it and run with it because that is true.
He said,
that is
he
a
said, "I'm
state
gonna
of
run with it,
fact.
y'all."
Yeah, because the people who you think are supposed to have your back and supposed to support your career
You singing to the
100%.
choir.
Listen, the minute them feel say them can find somebody else, them can jump on the bandwagon and run with, then run gone over this because guess what? Who did it with you? Who did it with you? Was there long time when did it before even anybody else come. Them just take you and sweep you under the rug and say, "Oh man, I need you no more."
Well, I think overall that's society nowadays.
Yeah, that's silent.
I think people are so ungrateful.
Oh,
I
yeah.
think human nature is so
But
ungrateful.
guess what? The more them ungrateful to me, the more God are gonna shine upon me.
And He does. And He does. So, but, here's the thing. And I'm not going to say all people, but majority, especially in the last couple of years for me, I feel like humanity is so ungrateful. It's the people that you help the most in life are the people the most that come around and stab in your back. And them stabbing in your back and in your front and in your neck and in your side.
Oh, yeah.
The people that you help the most. And I had to learn something, and I would continue to say it. My husband said to me, he said, stop expecting you out of people. Stop expecting you out of people. And I had to learn that the hard way, like with tears, because I'm such a helper in my nature of being a human being. Like if you open your mouth and say, okay, how can I help you? How can I help you? That's just me. That's just me overall. Yeah. And I realize that those are the people that you step out on a limb to help, and them come turn up your, oh God.
Oh, yeah.
So here's the thing.
Yeah.
When you have a craft or when you have a purpose in life, you never have to worry about if Father God can send you the clients them. And I, for one, have booked you many times. So.
Oh, yes.
Many, many times. My husband and I have booked you many times. And you play for the crowd. So I want to know, what is your listening technique as far as when you are playing for a crowd? What do you listen for to keep you going?
What do I listen for? I think I listen for the beats, and I think I listen more for the beat and see what genre can work with what. Because the thing is, most guys, most DJs, I don't know about them, but me personally, I like to see what song work with what song can get you moving. Once I see if that set of songs can move you, then I know I can transform from here and come over here.
What's your favorite song? It could be from any genre.
Honestly, I love every genre of music, but
on the top of your head, real quick, what's your favorite song?
Oh God. In any genre?
Any genre. Like, what song move you? What song make you come out of the chair and be like, yeah, I that. Yeah, everybody got that one song. Everybody got that one song that make you.
But the thing is,
even
I
if you're
have
not in a
many
good
songs.
mood. No, but just give me one. Just give me one that make you move. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, that one day. Yeah.
Okay. I like the. It's two songs.
Give me one. All right, just give me two. I'll take two.
There's two songs that actually.
I'll take the two. Which one?
In the disco era, there's
disco. Of all the genres, you go to disco.
Yes, because I'm a disco freak.
Oh, you're a disco freak? I never knew that.
Of course, I'm a disco head. Please.
So when you say disco head, you mean like what? Give me a song. Give me a disco song.
I would say this is Michael Jackson. I love. And
every time
you hear that Michael Jackson, they often move. Billie Jean.
Don't tell me it's Beat It. Oh, Billie Jean. Billie Jean is not mine. That one?
Yeah.
Is that one?
Yeah.
Oh, you
I
like Billie Jean?
listen, I'm a Billie Jean. And my mic cannot dance the dance, but
My favorite Michael Jackson song is "Are You Black or
oh, are you
White?"
white? Black and white.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, yeah.
yeah.
I like that because I feel like at that era in life, people were just struggling with this black and white issue. I hate issues like that. Like, look, can we just all be love? Can we just all love each other? So
Yeah.
that song for me was always like a big hit for me.
Beefy, yeah.
That it gave you some form of humanity.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like it doesn't matter if you're black or you're white, you're orange or you're yellow. We are all one blood.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And the next one I like is Heal the World because
That's a good one.
yeah,
That's a good
because
one.
Heal the World.
Wait,
is,
I'm trying to remember the song. Heal the world. I can't sing.
Make it a better place for you.
You can
and
sing?
for me and the entire human race.
Gee, are you trying to show me up?
No, I'm not trying
There
to show
are.
you.
I can't sing, but I love to
As they say,
sing.
there are people dying.
Oh, that's the one that he had with like every
all the kids send me here, man.
every no like every star like superstar that was in the world at that particular time, right?
Oh,
No? Yeah,
no,
yeah.
No. Actually, that was Heal. No, that was We Are the World. That was
So
with-
Heal the World is not We Are the World?
No.
Huh?
No, Heal the World is two different songs.
I never knew that.
Yes.
Wait.
Heal
We
the world,
are
he-
the world.
We are the children. That's with
Let's
all
make
the-
this place
it's
a better
place.
place.
Let's make
Okay.
it a better living. That's,
Okay,
no, that's
okay.
with all the stars, with Kenny Rogers and
Leave it,
Diana
Therese.
Ross, James Ingram, every top singers, Willie Nelson, every one of them was in that song. That was the one
Is
that
Willie
produced-
Nelson still alive?
Yes, he is. That was the one that was produced by Quincy Jones.
Oh, I swear, you just gave me some knowledge today because I thought Heal the World and We Are the
No,
World
no,
were
no.
the same
Heal the
freaking
World.
song.
Heal the World is the one with him and the kids, and you hear the kids in the background. Like in the
And We
last
Are the
part of
World
song.
is with Whitney and
We Are the World is
was
with
Whitney a part of
all of them, with all those singers.
that?
Yes.
Okay, so you know, let me share with you my favorite song.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't care what is going on in my world. If I hear that song, I'm getting up. Ask my husband.
Which one?
Oh, I wanna dance with somebody.
Oh, not.
I wanna feel the heat with somebody.
That's my Whitney right there. That's
Yeah,
my
I
song.
wanna
Gonna
dance with somebody. With
Somebody who loves me.
I don't,
Oh,
and I don't know why I love that song, but it just gives me chills. Like no matter what you're going through in the world, get up and dance.
yes, because it's one of those songs that is very catchy. In that, trust me, any woman,
Mm-hmm.
and I tell you, and I have witnessed this countless times. I've played at the events. You play that Whitney song, you want to get a woman to move?
Yes.
Play that Whitney song.
I don't care.
Guarantee
I don't care
you,
if I'm sad.
it's gonna
I don't
be-
care
it's
if I'm
gonna be
happy.
It's going to be
if
a
I
dance
hear,
stopper.
ooh, I want to dance with somebody, I'll be like,
Yes.
ooh,
Yes.
God.
They will roll out for that song,
She
man.
sang that song. She sang that song.
Listen, she put a heart. She put
sung
a
that
heart
song?
on. She put a heart
No,
on that
listen.
song.
There's people who sing and there's people that sing.
She
She can sing.
sang.
She can sing.
She can sing.
And I still, I was having this conversation with my husband the other day because they did a Whitney Houston, like a tribute thing or something to her.
Yeah.
And I had this conversation with my husband and I said, babe, no disrespect, you got some good singers in today's world, but I don't see nobody that can sing like
Sang.
Whitney. I'm talking about sing.
Sang.
Because when she sung, it came from here.
Here,
All the way up
here.
here. Yeah. And the whole world heard. And she did not need a mic. And I still think she's untouchable.
But listen, remember when she did the Star Spangled?
Woo!
Listen.
Oh, that was a good one.
There is nobody till this day
Well, I
in
mean,
history.
Celine could hit some notes too, though.
No, but
Celine could hit some notes now.
Celine can hit some notes, but Whitney Houston is the only black female who ever sing the Star Spangled and made it #1.
Really?
Not to mention,
Oh, he know
until
his
this
history.
date, there's nobody who could sing the Star Spangled like her.
And she held some of the titles.
And
man.
she held that note.
I still think it was. I mean, we going into Whitney, but I still think it was such a loss to this world. That voice.
Yeah.
That voice was such a loss to this world.
Listen, she's an icon in her. Whitney,
She's
wherever
iconic
you
even in
are,
her. He said wherever you are.
Wherever you are, my dear.
All right,
yo.
so you told me your favorite song was Michael Jackson's song.
That's one of them.
What's your favorite love song? Because I know
Oh.
that you're happily married. Your wife shop here, y'all a whole.
Oh man,
Y'all are
listen,
enjoyable to watch together.
listen, man.
I
My
still, my mom always said you gotta have fire and water, and I'm the fire in my, obviously it's a fire. I'm the fire in my marriage, and my husband is like the calm, cool, collective, humble one. But with you, your wife is all fire.
yeah. Well,
So what?
I'm more like Shines.
You're more like Shines. You're more humble. I think
I'm
you're
more
more.
the
I
cool and
think
collective.
you're more cool and collective.
Ask her. She will tell you. I'm the more cool, collective one, and she's the fire in it. And sometimes I gotta be the one to like
Calm her down a little bit. Like
get
come
her
down,
back
come down a little
to,
bit.
down to earth. Like okay.
So
baby,
what's the
relax.
favorite song you play for your wife? Don't tell me. That should come off. That should come rolling off your tongue. So if she's in the house and she's mad at you, what's the song you play?
She loves this song, and it's funny. It's one of my favorite songs.
What?
Is a song named "I Belong to You" by Rome.
I've never heard that song.
Oh,
Sing it for
well,
me.
listen, man.
By Rome? Who's Rome?
He's one of those.
Please, Rome, forgive me if you ever see this video.
Okay, he's one of those artists where he's just one of those one-hit wonders that
Oh,
he had
gosh.
that one song
Rome?
that could sing.
What
that
happened? So sing the song for me.
oh God, we was just playing it today. Say, my lady, something is wrong with your boyfriend.
So this is like way back.
Way, and it's in the 90s.
Oh, for
And
real?
he say, I belong to you. I give my heart to you.
I belong to you.
Every time I see your face,
I
every time
give
you know
all my love to
you. Every time I see your
I know
face,
that
it makes
song.
me wanna sing. Every time it makes
Rome,
me drive me
okay.
crazy.
All right, so my favorite love song,
Yeah.
John Legend.
All of me?
Well, before John Legend came around, Luther Vandross, lean on me. Luther Vandross, Here and Now.
Hey, oh Lord, now you're talking my language.
Here and now.
I promise to love thing for me.
Listen, you don't have songs like that no more, man.
Hell no, please.
You don't have songs like.
No,
but John
please.
Legend came. John Legend came.
Nah, I can't. Oh yeah.
And knocked it out the ball
Balls.
field for me.
Ooh,
He brought
boy.
it back a little bit for me.
Oh yeah.
How'd that song go?
Um,
How it goes?
all of me.
All of me. Is
What
that
would
it?
I do if I don't step now?
And
Join
but
me
I feel like what
in
made
the
that song
out.
so successful for him, he wrote it for his wife.
Yes, that's why.
Because
it makes sense.
whenever you do things that are so meaningful, it just comes out so beautiful.
Yeah.
Do you write songs?
No, I don't write songs.
You don't write songs? So you just play music?
I just play it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
And there's songs that it has some meaning for me. And,
Like what?
Well,
Give me one. Well, while you thinking, can I share mine?
yeah.
You
Sure.
know which one kind of hits me? Sizzla Kalonji with Mama,
Oh
where would I be?
no, that's not Sizzla Kalonji.
That's not Sizzla. Who's that?
No, that's Christopher Martin.
Okay, no. But Sizzla have one.
He said, "Thank you, Mama, for
That's
the
it.
9
That's
months
it. That's
you carry
it.
me
That's it.
through."
Thank you, Mama, for the 9 months you carry
Yeah, you know,
me
funny. That's one of my
through.
favorite Sizzla.
That's one of my
of
favorite
all
Sizzla.
times.
Christopher Martin song, I love it too. But
Oh.
Sizzla Kalonji,
Thank you, Mama.
thanking your mama for carrying you for 9 months. I felt that was so deep with him. I like songs that are deep.
Very deep, and that Sizzla is a deep song.
Or-
I mind you, I'm a Sizzla fan.
You're a Sizzla fan?
Yes, I am a Sizzla fan.
I'm a Tony Braxton girl. You know, when Tony Braxton was Tony Braxton?
That's when she was Tony Braxton. When she had the low cut.
He said when she was Tony Braxton.
No, when she had the,
So
when
what is
she had
now?
the low hair.
So what is she now?
I don't
Because she
know.
got wigs on now, so she
She
ain't
had
Tony.
the wigs and all that. But
Okay,
that Tony
so-
Braxton back then, that's the Tony I love.
Tony had a song, but you know what? This is not one of her popular songs, but it's a song that she spoke about when she went through her first breakup or divorce or whatever. I'm trying to remember the name of the song, but
It's not Unbreak My Heart.
No, not Unbreak My Heart. It was Why Didn't You Love Me? Why didn't you love? It's just such a beautiful song.
Oh,
that
I think I know
You
what
got,
you're
yeah,
talking about.
it's a beautiful song. I don't hear it played in parties or
No,
events
because
though,
guess
or
what?
weddings, but it's such a beautiful
Tony
song.
Braxton have some songs that it really don't play like that, but it's a beautiful song. Beautiful.
But she has heartbreak songs.
Yeah, she has so many.
So I guess you can't
heartbreak
really.
songs.
I guess you can't really play those songs in,
No,
in
listen.
events.
If you don't want to get nobody in no bad mood, do not play any heartbreak songs,
Really?
please.
Really?
Because they're gonna start reminiscing like, oh, that gal, you saw that gal, they stabbed them heart on, and then she went to that dirty boy. They see what him do to me.
So you feel like people be standing in a party while you playing and go through these things in their head?
yeah.
Really?
Yes,
'Cause
I
I do.
feel like they go through the head with it. That's why I like to stick to the more upright, happy-going love songs.
So
that
do you-
can say, like,
do you play
remember when the
soca?
boy Ray and the boy.
You play soca music?
Oh, you mean?
You play soca?
Me drink water and mind my business.
Drink water and mind my business.
Oh.
You know, listen, to all my soca audience, I'm not a soca fan. I
Yeah.
could take two. Just give me two. I feel like soca's a lot of work.
It's a
I
lot of
feel
work.
like
but-
after one song, I feel like I just did a whole treadmill of exercise.
yeah, but,
No, for real.
no, but let me tell you something. In the dancer population, soca music is limited. If you
is.
want a Trini party, you can play soca from the party start to the party done. Them will dance.
So
till
you play,
like
you play,
in
you play
come-
for every type of audience, like for
Any
Trinis,
audience,
for Bahamians, for
anybody.
Americans. You play for.
I will play for anybody.
Yeah, you do?
I don't limit myself.
That's true. That's good.
I
Don't limit
don't.
yourself.
If you put on American party, me just want you to tell me what's the list, what kind of song you like, and me put that list
My
together.
favorite,
and
my
play
favorite,
it with
my
you,
favorite
see.
genre is Afrobeat.
Oh yeah, Afrobeat. No, well you see, right now them say Afrobeats a kick or dance.
It is. I've heard that too, statistically wise. But I love dancehall. I mean, I'm Jamaican. I love dancehall. But Afrobeats are my thing. Burna Boy are my thing.
Oh, Burna Boy boss now, man. What you talking about? Burna Bryce.
You
Burna
can bank on it.
It-
You can put 100.
hand on it.
Anything. Listen.
Last.
Listen.
Just us.
And
Shadow.
listen.
Yo.
Listen. When I tell you I love me some Burna, like,
Yo,
listen.
Burna the boss. man.
Listen.
Hey, Burna.
I tell my husband all the time, like, Burna dropped, I think he's coming, next month. And when them drop Burna ticket, I said to Shines, please, just give me Burna tickets. That's all I want is to see Burna. And my husband got me the Burna tickets. And let me tell you this. I said to Shine, let me tell you something. You see if Burna ever turn him eye and look at me one time, I'm gone.
You're not left your
I'm gone. Where the camera at?
You're not left, bro. You're not left your house
Shine's in the building right now.
You're not left
If
Shines for
Burna even
Burna,
go-
boy. No.
Sophia, I'm going to say, you can bank on it. You can.
Yeah,
No, but I love Burna Boy.
Yeah.
I think for me, what I like is that their music, Afrobeats, is so energetic.
Very energetic.
It reminds me of how dancehall used to be.
Used to.
How it used to be with Bounty and Beanie
Oh,
and Shabba
Lava.
and them some of them.
What?
Those to me were times where people went out to have fun, to let go of your stress, to just leave all of your problems
And
behind
that's
just have
what
a
that
good time.
music was. 90s music was a stress reliever.
Yes, it was.
You just want your certain you want just your certain rhythm. Certain rhythm will come out. You
And
just want to
today-
hear the rhythm then say
Child,
back foot.
and today-
Yo. Hey, when Bogo, listen, when Bogo,
Boy, yeah, those were
come
dancing
out,
songs though. And
You
now,
just want to see a man so.
Fettuccini.
Put up his
I heard,
yeah.
I heard a song yesterday, and again, please, let me put a big caption underneath my name right now. No disrespect to nobody, because I'm a classy woman. But I heard a song yesterday. What is that? Eating ass. Eating ass. You could eat his ass. Eat his ass. And like, eat his ass. And I said, what the hell? And I thought to myself, but people, and so I went on this page to look at and see, and I was like, oh, this is a beautiful girl. And she had kids and stuff like that. And I was like, wow. But you know what? No judgment here. But that's what they want to hear in today's time.
Of course.
But I could not imagine. I was like, oh my God. Am I going to be in a party? Eating
ass?
Nah.
Oh,
But
Jesus.
this new type of generation, they want to hear that.
Because that's what is selling.
It's what's selling.
Yes, that's what's selling.
And
now.
I'm like, if that's how she got to make her money and feed her kids, and I mean, listen, you got to do what you got to do. But I was like, oh my God,
That's why I said
this is what
that's
we're
why I
doing
s-
now.
Yeah, because that's why I said I'm not really knocking anybody because listen, you got to
Not
eat.
even knocking.
You
I
gotta
think
make your
I think to
food.
each his own. To each his own
To
opinion.
each his own. You know what I'm saying?
And for me, I don't. No, I don't want to eat ass, and I don't want to talk about
You
eating
must be
ass.
crazy.
I want to, but to each his own. Today's generation is more. Oh my
It
God,
is.
they're more fluid with everything. They're more fluid with everything, and no
everything.
judgment here, but
hey,
baby,
But not. But
I don't get it.
that's all you. That's all. What's rock your boat? Hey,
If
be
it
my
rocks
guest,
your boat,
man.
baby,
It's
let it
all
rock your
good,
boat.
man.
But
I ain't knocking nobody.
woo!
Knocking it. I
What
ain't
happened
saying
to
it
what
is
happened
it
to
is.
what happened to? Well, you know what? My kids have this thing that they say that they think that dancehall and reggae music is more dirty. Let me use that word. More dirty than even hip hop, and because they're like, Mom, y'all was talking about our generation of music is nasty. When y'all stuff is nasty, you need to listen to y'all music. What you listen to, And one day I was driving in a car and I had a mix playing. I don't remember what the song to come on, but Tariq goes, "Look, Ma, listen to this. Look what she's saying." She said, "Skin out your pum pum." So he said, "Mom, that's more degrading."
That's a spice.
He said, "Yeah, that's spice."
Yeah.
He said, "That's more degrading." And I thought to myself, "Yeah, but to the beat." And I was like, "Wait a minute, he's right. He's right." He's like, you always talking about how degrading our stuff is. Like, look at that. She's telling you to skin it out, ma. And I said, Jesus Christ, she is. All this time, I wasn't paying attention to the words. I'm paying attention to
the words.
to the vibe.
You pay
To the
attention
to the beats and the vibe.
Listen the words.
Yes.
Yeah.
And when he said that to me, I was like, so now when I'm in my car driving and stuff come on with my kids, I go, I just change it right away. I like it. Don't get me wrong, but I just change it right away.
Okay. It's just brings me back to the generation music that's out. Listen, you will hear the beat and jump up and but you are not listening to the lyrical content of what these artists are putting out.
So as a DJ, do you worry about the lyrical content that you're playing at an event?
Sometimes I do.
You do? Why? Because like if kids are there or something?
Yes. And not only that, is what is the message that they're sending in the music. They may knock it and say, no, them not sending out the message, but to me, you're sending a message.
I think every song has a message.
Every song has a message.
I think every song has a message.
Yes, but it depends on the message you're sending out. Now, if you're gonna do a song and say, "Boy, I'm gonna put one in at the clip and shut the boy down the road," then what you tell me say?
You're telling him to be a gunman.
You tell me to be a gunman. I'm gonna have a gun. I'm gonna shot somebody down the road.
And if you say skin on my pum pum, you're telling me to go have sex.
Yeah, exactly. So it's still well long back to the lyrical content of these songs.
Yeah, but some music nice too, Some music nice and
you just have somewhere nice,
especially when you're in your vibes.
And you're in a vibe.
So it's so contradicted. It's so
and
contradicted.
Somebody just like, what the heck is he saying?
It's true. It's true.
Yo.
All right. So as a DJ in South Florida, what would you say is your favorite part about being a DJ in South Florida?
No.
Yeah, I know what your worst part is, the crab in that barrel. So what is your favorite part?
My favorite part is...
You can't think about what your favorite part is?
Honestly, I don't have a favorite part.
What do you mean? Everybody has a favorite part in their career. Every one of us. My favorite part is getting to be the model. I get to dress.
Well, honestly,
what's your
you know
part?
what my favorite part? Is that I can put on my clothes and look clean, and when them go, them look at me and say, boy.
Well, me can't tell you the truth. Not because Safaya dress you, not because I am your stylist, but you're one of the cleanest DJ. I have my top 5 in South Florida. We have my top 5. And what I like about that is people think being a DJ is just coming to play music. When you're coming to play for a particular event or an occasion, you need to dress the part. You need to dress the part. You need to have that image.
Yes.
If you're coming to a black tie formal affair, dress black tie formal affair. And one of the things that promoters, and I hate to call myself a promoter, but I mean, I do a lot of events in my community, as you know. I have steered away from big public parties now and try to do private events because I'm getting older and I just like intimacy. I like intimate events now.
Of course.
But one of the things as a promoter that I can speak of is when you book a DJ, I think you guys are supposed to share the event because we're paying you for the event.
Yes.
And a lot of promoters don't do that. But you're one that do. A lot of DJs don't do that. But you're one of them that do that.
Yeah.
So is that a part of being a DJ? Like when you're booked for an event, do you promote the particular event?
Yes, of
Do
course.
you think you should have to?
I mean, honestly, it's not for some DJs. It's not. They feel it's not their obligation. But listen, at the end of the day, if you have a fan base, you want to make sure they know where you are.
Yeah, it's for that part too, that your fan base know where you are, but also that you're getting paid for that particular event that you're on. Why not pull the whole job together and promote that event, as well as that somebody at that event may like how you play and know how to get in contact with you as well.
Yes, exactly.
You know, so it's not just the party promoter or the event promoter that's winning. You're also winning as well.
Yeah, because like I said, somebody will come there and hear you play and say, yo, you know, so that DJ, say, because
I went to events last weekend because I try to do a lot of private events now, and I went to a private wine tasting last weekend, and it was a woman DJ, a female DJ, DJ Rose, I think her name was, because she literally brought me into the music, and I thought to myself, I need to book this female DJ. I haven't booked a female DJ in a while, but she really played so well, and for me, while I went to the wine tasting, they were tagging this DJ Rose person, and I was like, it's a long time I haven't been to a wine tasting or a female event. Let me go check it out. And she was actually pretty good. So I think it's really important for DJs to do that. Like, it's your job as far as when we're paying you to come do an event. Just promote the little something to know.
That's true.
And I see a lot of DJs have a problem with that. They will say, man, I pay me for promote my party. I pay me for play. And I'm just like, oh my God. Like, seriously, people? Like, when I get booked for styling, or a hosting gig, I promote the hosting gig because I'm the host, and I'm not getting a special like additional charge for hosting. But if you're a part of something, just be the whole part of it.
Yeah, I mean, it's fair. It's fair enough to share it with on your social media.
Yeah,
Nothing
just
is
share
wrong
it.
with that. But hey, everybody do their thing different. And for me, if you're booking me for an event, I will do my best to promote it. I mean, I can't put no chain over nobody. That's like, boy, you have to come.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
understand?
but you can promote
But
it.
it's best for it's in your best interest to put it out as much as possible because you never know who may come and hear you. And because even all right, just a couple weeks ago when I played Richie Pool party.
I was in Jamaica. I was so mad I missed that party.
Let me tell you something. That party was
I know. Patrick B said it was so
mad
nice.
nice.
I thought we were gonna be here, and then I forgot my husband what the date. My husband chose. Well, anyway, we weren't here, but I heard it was a great party.
Oh yes, it was. And me and man, me I played like twice. So the second time I play,
You must up the place.
man, this friend of mine, I met him through a mutual friend again. And when I came off, he saw me and said, "Listen, there's a guy on my bridge over there want to meet you
book you.
because he never know about you, and I must stand up there and brag about you. I said, boy, oh, you're bad and everything." I'm saying, okay. So I went over there. He introduced me to his friend and said, "Yo, my youth, man, I lie, boy, you're bad, my youth. Yo, that segment there where you play."
With that being said,
know?
as a question I have for you, do you think you're underrated in South Florida? Do you think you're underrated? You think people underrate you?
Oh yeah,
You think so?
of course. I am underrated because there's stuff I would love to say on it, but
So why you don't say it? This is a platform to say it. People, let me tell you something about life. People they're gonna say what they want to say anyway. People gonna have judgments anyway.
and honestly,
and that's-
I really
and
don't care
that's
if
one
they
of
want
the
to
things.
judge me or because guess what? I'm already being judged for the mere fact they say I don't support people parties. I don't buy buckles. I don't do this and do that. But my thing is this: what they don't understand about me, I have to get up 3 o'clock in the morning every day. I have to drive to Hollywood Boulevard to pick up my truck to go to work, drive to West Palm Beach 1 hour to go and 1 hour to come back when I'm done working. So a lot of times when I come home, I'm so tired to the point where even with my wife, and honest to God, sometimes I don't even have time for my own wife, which is not good.
No,
Because
that ain't
I'm
gonna
so-
work, baby.
No. And
God's
because
gonna make the time for me.
you see what I'm saying? And I think I let the job consume me.
Becomes your okay.
Yes. So when a lot of times they're going to out there, and I know I hear they
Because
I-
it does come back to you.
yes, and it comes back to me, and I hear they talk about me. But
I feel like this, and I've heard you said this before, and oh gosh, you know how they crucify me. You know how they crucify me for my fashion, I've heard it all.
how many times?
So
Truth
listen,
is,
listen,
whatever.
baby. They put God on the cross and they nailed him to the thing, honey. So, here's the thing: when you're not as vocal about your private life, like for instance, like you said, you work, you go out, you have to go to work 6 o'clock, 5 o'clock in the morning. Patrick B has something similar like that. Like he work at Delta. Most people didn't know that at first. So he can't drink a party and pop champagne bottle all night because he has to be at work at 5 o'clock in the morning. My husband does the same, but a lot of people just think it's Safari Shoetique for us. They don't know that we have regular jobs too. So we go out and we buy bottles when it's time for us to buy bottles because maybe we don't have work the next morning. But we can't drink off 4 bottles in one party.
No.
Not only that, we have kids.
Yes.
We have children.
Yes.
We have house payments. We have business payments. You have care payments. So there's a lot of reason why you can't do certain things. But you don't owe anybody any explanation. And
I
if
know
somebody
that.
is coming to support you, they're coming to support you from their heart. So
Exactly.
maybe today I could buy a glass and tomorrow I can buy a bottle. Depending on my situation, if I have to go to work tomorrow, I can't buy a bottle because I can't drink. And I think, like you said before, it's the crab in a barrel mentality that people have, that people don't relate to somebody's situation. Like maybe there's a reason why I'm not buying a bottle.
Exactly.
It's not because I don't have the money or I'm being cheap. Maybe there's something else. But people, listen, especially Jamaicans, I just feel like we are our biggest.
We are our biggest enemy, and we are
Our biggest enemies and our
fighters.
biggest blessing blockers.
Blessing blockers. And let me tell you some stuff, Fire.
Jesus
And
Christ.
I am just going to lay this across the board.
Lay it across.
Notice the Chinaman, when the Chinaman The Chinaman always help another Chinaman. The
Yes.
Asian will help is
Oh, the Haitians always
the
help the
Mexican help another Mexican.
Haitians, they help.
Why?
Mexicans help you cross the border.
Exactly. Why is it we as Jamaicans, instead of you try to help your brother get up to that level, you don't want him to get up that
Amen.
level because you don't want him to
Amen.
outshine you or do better than you?
Amen.
Come on, man.
Amen. Because it's the mentality. It's the mentality.
It's a mentality, and that's
It's the
bad.
mentality.
We
and
need to
it's
get
bad.
out of that mentality. We need to get out
we
of that
do need to get out of it.
mentality.
But you also have to understand.
Please.
Those who know better, do better.
Do better. Thank
and
you
if
very
they
much.
Don't, and if they don't know better, you cannot expect change. But all you can do is remove yourself from that environment. And that's what I had to learn. I remember, for me being in the dance hall for so many years, I used to get the lies I've heard, the things that people said about me, the things that were made up. And these were people that weren't even around me. These are people that barely even shop my store. And then when I run to one person and say someone and it spread like wildfire. And then when he would come back to me, I'd be like, what? Like, yo, I'm not a perfect human being, but what did you say I did? And then my husband said to me one day, can you talk to people too much? You're too friendly. You love to talk to people, Sapphire. Because I'm a people person. He's not, he don't talk. And
I know that about him. Trust me.
And I realized because he don't talk and he's not friendly, nobody can call him name. But he used to call me, how are you doing? Hey, girl. Oh, that's just me. I'm a people person.
That's the same thing with me.
And it would get me in so much trouble. Things that I don't even know about or aware of, I would get in. And I'd be like, and it used to bother me so much. And one day, God rest my mama's soul. And my mom said to me, if you go down at the dog playground, them cannot bite you.
Wow.
And I was like, what is so wrong with getting dressed up and wanting to go into a party and promote my brand and have fun with my husband? What do you mean I'm going to a dog? If you go down at the dog playground, the dog will not bite you. That stayed with me.
And it sink, right?
Sunk.
It sunk.
It didn't sink, it sunk.
It sunk, okay.
And I started to change where I went. And I started to change. So if me not dead, they can't call me name.
Exactly.
And if I not call me name, I not make it up.
Yeah, them just put a little story together
Yeah.
for them own self.
And it's every day I say to my husband, if I could take myself off social media, I would and just live a private life. But because of Sapphire Shoetique, I cannot. Because
can't do that.
I cannot. But I'm working on it. Because I think, most people want popularity and they want fame. I don't want it. I watch how fame damages so much people. I watch how fame cause people to do suicide and depression. And with the little, I am very known for my fashion. And no matter what I go, somebody knows Sapphire Shoetique. I was even surprised. My last guest said, she didn't really hear about me because she said she lived under a rock. But anyway, for me, I go to Jamaica, Georgia, Kansas, and they know because I'm consistent with my brand. But, so sometimes it's good to be under the radar.
Of course.
Because nobody can chat you or say nothing about you. And you can't make up stories if you don't know who the person is.
My point exactly.
So I'm waiting for that day that I just take myself off the radar when I decide to close my doors of Sapphire Shoetique. And I've already made my mark and I'm happy with that.
Yeah.
But for you, being DJ Fettuccini, being who you are in this community, because I'm going to wrap this up right now, but being who you are in the community, what is it that we don't know about you? Tell us a secret. You're in a hot seat. Tell us something juicy. We want the juice.
You want the juice?
We want the juice. We don't want the humbleness. We want the juice.
Well, one thing I can't tell anybody, and my wife can't tell you. Don't get me upset because I see the lion come out.
Oh, so you like that silent water that run deep? Ooh,
I do.
So you walk through walls like Incredible Hulk?
Oh yeah. But
Hi.
listen,
that's something I didn't know about you.
I'm a Libra.
I don't believe in science. I just said that.
I'm a Libra. And one thing what people don't know about Libra, we are a scale.
What you mean you're a scale?
You ever seen a scale?
Like a scale that you stand
Like
on?
an actual scale? No, not the standing scale.
Like a fish scale?
Because, okay, my sign is a scale. It's two. It hangs in two. One here and one here, and a line.
So it's like
in the
balance.
middle.
You mean
It's
like balance?
Yes. Once you tip that scale,
That's it. All hell breaks
breaks
loose.
loose.
Oh.
So you don't want to tip that scale.
So when you tip that scale, what do you do? You get like really angry?
You don't want to see me angry.
I don't want to see you angry. I like
don't
you
wanna
like
see me
this.
cross.
No.
Trust me, my wife and my mother is the only two person ever see me get upset.
Really?
Really.
As a Leo, Leos are aggressive. I don't believe in signs, but I'm telling you a little part about Leo. So when I use the word I don't believe in signs, for those of you who don't write me and inbox me and DM me and tell me about sign this and astrology, I don't want to hear none of that.
Oh, please.
I go off my own expertise, okay? My own
Exactly.
experiences, I should say.
Yes.
So as a Leo, we are fire. We are fire and legit fire. So my nickname in school was Tyson because I used to fight for anything. If you even breathe on me, I'm fighting.
Wow.
And back then, those days, Mike Tyson was like a, a boxer. I'm a good boxer.
Yeah, man.
And I had to learn, to calm that down as an adult. So have you learned to calm down that Libranian, whatever?
Yeah,
Can you?
I learned, honestly, I take that part of me and I just decided, you know what, I really don't want to see that part of me because I don't want to see what it's
It
going
brings
to
out the
do.
worst.
So I took it and I put it in a little box. And that's my own little box. And I locked it away.
So you
tuck it
lock
aside.
away a secret part of your life.
Yeah, I'm lock
All
with that
right.
part of my life and I just tuck it away. Yeah.
So we found out that DJ Fettuccini is really a locked away person, guys. So Fettuccini, where can we find your music at?
Well, right now I'm working on putting up my SoundCloud because I kind of shut it down for a minute.
Why? Long story.
Long story, but I really want to go in that right
So where
now.
do we find your music now?
So, yeah, I mean, right now I'm going to be putting up my SoundCloud, so you can find it at my SoundCloud.
Which
I'm
is
going to
what?
be having
What's your SoundCloud
Fettuccini
info?
Sound Sweetness, and I'm going to be putting up Mixcloud in the next couple of weeks. So you will find I'm coming up some new material, some new mixes I'll be putting out, and I'm actually going to be putting out a 2023 dancehall mix, which. Trust me, it's going to sound very out of the
Can you
box.
send it to me when you get it? Can you send
Of
it
course, and it's going to be very
to me?
out of the box.
Just make sure they have some strong woman music on there too, because I can't take all of the gun.
No,
the gun-
listen.
the gun- the
Right
gun
now,
list.
listen. That's what I'm going to tell you. That mix is going to be out of the box.
Okay, good.
So some stuff where you think it I hear when enough man play, no, my mix I got different.
All right, so before we get all your booking information so we can book you, I always ask my guests before I end my show, since I put you in a hot seat and you told us that you are a Libra that can get really mad, is there a question that you have for me that I'm in a hot seat that you want to ask me? Anything, but just mind your business.
I drink water and mind my business.
I like to give that little tidbit. Just mind your business. I'm joking. But you're open to ask me whatever you want to ask me. Ask me anything that you ever want to ask me.
Is there something about you that I don't know? I mean, we've known each other for years, but is there a part of Sapphire
That you don't know.
there's a secret part of you that I don't know about?
Yes, it is. It is.
Yes.
I'm an actual nerd.
Really? You see, I didn't know that about
I'm an
you.
actual nerd. I like quiet time. I like to read and I love to write.
Oh,
I like watching romantic movies.
okay.
I'm an actual nerd. Like I love to read. I can read 10 books in a week.
Jeez, my God.
I love to read.
I never heard of this.
I think because I have such an outgoing personality, most people see me as just outgoing. I am a nerd behind closed door.
Wow.
I love to read. I love to write. I love deep conversations. I love romantic movies. And I have just become such a crier. I cry.
Oh, my God.
I cry. I thought it's because I was getting older, but after my mom passed, I cry for movies. There's a movie. I got to tell my producer about this too. There's a movie. I can't remember the name. Every time I want to think about it, but everybody was on social media talking about, oh my God, this movie is to make me cry, da 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 da. And I was like, they need to stop. Like, come on. It's a friggin' movie. People are acting.
Yeah.
You know? And one day I said to my husband, can we watch this movie? And he said, come on, let's watch the movie. But he fell asleep. And usually I fall asleep into a boring movie. It was not boring. It was about a wife and a husband, and they were so in love, and then the husband got cancer, and then he was dying. But all through the cancer, he just was such an excellent husband. And when he was dying, oh my God, I didn't even know I was crying. I was cuckoo balling in the bed. That Shines woke up and Shine said, but wait, I cry. I thought you said everybody on social media talking about it's gonna make them cry, and why they crying over that? It's a show. Shine said, I cry. I didn't even realize. When I tell you my sheets was wet, when I say my shirt,
That sound like a lot of water in the shed.
I was crying without even knowing I was crying. I was bawling, and I thought to myself, who the hell am I? How did I become this person?
Wow.
So one thing
Imagine
about me, I become a crier.
Okay.
Deeply, and I am a nerd, literal
jeez.
nerd,
Sound
literal.
like a
Nerd.
big old nerd.
I'm a literal nerd. I'm a literal nerd, and I'm proud of it. But a lot of people don't see
Well,
that side of
listen,
me.
nothing wrong with that. Sometimes you have to have a little part of you where people don't know about. And you
But
know
I like that
about.
part of me that they don't get to see. That
good.
only my kids and my husband get to see that part, or people that know me privately.
Good.
I like that part of me. So that's the hot seat question that you asked me.
Yes.
I like that question.
Okay, good.
So I'm probably have to have geo eraser because I want people to know, but that's okay.
No, just
All
you'll
right.
be fine, please. You'll be fine.
But okay, so DJ Fettuccini, you
Yes,
play for
ma'am.
birthday parties, corporate events, weddings, private events, and you pretty much do everything.
Yes, everything.
And you're very professional, I must say that.
Thank
and
you.
you're always well dressed in Safari Shoetique.
Oh, yes.
So where can we book you?
Well, you can go on my social media, follow me on Fettuccini Sound Sweetness,
On
or
Instagram?
you can check me on Instagram, Facebook.
Facebook, Instagram, and what's your
Facebook.
phone number to book you?
And my phone number is 305-896-2548. That's 305-896-2548. And I play every genre, no holds barred.
You can bank on it.
And
You can
wine
put a
pan it,
100 grand
and dip
pan it.
on it and everything.
All right, guys. So this is DJ Fettuccini, and it's been a pleasure having such a deep conversation with you.
Yes, and the pleasure is all mine. And let me tell you something. I've been waiting for an interview like this for years, and for Sophia to call me and say, Fettuccini, I want to interview with him. Like,
Because you're an icon for me. You're a legend for me. And
Well,
I don't
thank you.
listen to me carefully. I don't run down the hype. I run down the quality.
Well, thank you.
I run down the quality. So I
Well,
don't.
I believe in quality. I don't
do.
believe in quantity.
I run down the quality. So guess what? Is it some people want to go with the what's hot right now, so them can't get 1 million likes. Likes is not what it is for me. I want people to know the quality of people that's in our community. I want you to get booked. I want you to be busy. I want you to show your talent. I want you to continue to be who you are.
Yeah.
So I will always do what's quality and what's right.
And let me share something with you, Sophia, which I'm going to say this to many DJs.
Tell them in the camera. This which one?
Let me tell you something.
This one right here, Gio said. Right here.
Let me tell you something. A lot of you, I commend a lot of you for the hard work you do, but never sell yourself short. Don't sell yourself for a penny. Sell yourself for a $50.
$50, $5,000.
No, I'm just,
I know what you're
no,
saying. I know what
and
you're saying.
just
Okay.
read between the line.
Yes.
Don't sell yourself for a penny. Elevate yourself to the top level, not the lower level, because when you be to the lower level, they will take you and spin you around.
Spinning like a gig.
Spin you like a gig. So don't settle for less. Settle for high. Don't settle for low. And for those who don't know, not for you where I play a laptop, if you take you back to school, or when music is play when record,
Records.
when you can't tell me about records, then you can't talk to me.
I like that. I like
If you
that.
can't tell me about records and when the record they break and you have to find that part that the record for play.
You're coming from a place
Yes.
of experience
Oh yeah.
and talent.
Yes.
I like that.
Yeah,
I
I'm
like
coming
that.
from way down. From record to CD, from CD to laptop.
And to tap in what DJ Fettuccini just said as well, and for those of you that are out there that are DJs right now, you're struggling with getting a fan base, stop worrying about that. Do your best, play your music. I'm not a DJ, I'm a fashion person. But I can also say for any entrepreneur out there that you're struggling with your business today, stop worrying about who's not supporting you. It is always the strangers that will come and support you. Your friends, your family are the people in your community. They will be the least to support you. It will always be a stranger that supports you, and that's okay. But once you believe in yourself, once you believe in what God has given you, once you believe in that craft that you have, and you continue to do it from your heart, it will always grow. It
Yes.
will always grow.
Of course.
And just always know that it will always grow. Stop worrying about who ain't booking you. You're going to be booked and busy when God is prepared and ready for you. No matter what you're going through, stop looking at who ain't booking you and who complaining. And don't be a negative netty. Be a positive person, and it will always come.
Oh yes.
So that's
trust
my
me.
message to them, and I thank you for the message you gave them. It was a
course.
pleasure having you on my show. Can I cheers with you?
Of course. Cheers.
Can I cheers with you? And I'm going to pray for more bookings for you.
Yes.
I want you to continue to be the genuine person that you are. I don't want you to look at the naysayers. I want you to continue to look at the people that are supporting you, like myself.
Yes.
Continue to grow. Shit, you've been doing 32 years. Shit, I said shit. I'm supposed to say shit? Shit.
Oh my! Wow, that
shit,
one
shit.
slipped out.
So it's up 5 times. So continue to grow. I am super proud of you, and I'm happy that God has put you into our lives and that we can continue to book you as well.
And I'm happy too.
I'm happy, and thank you for gracing my show. I
And I'm
appreciate
happy.
that.
I'm happy to be here, and thank you for the invite.
Cheers.
And let me tell you something. This woman right here is one of my biggest supporters in terms of my career. And I appreciate her and her husband so much. Believe
you.
me, because people who I expect to be in my corner, well, let's just say that turned out to be something
They're
else.
not in
But
your
guess what?
corner.
But guess what? Thank you for not booking me, because at the end of the day, God is going to bless me with more bookings from people who I don't expect
That's
to
right.
book
It'll
me.
be the strangers that book you.
Only the strangers that book me, not my friends. And the friend that respect for book me, God bless and I see me. Everything
Family!
good. Family will say.
Are we
Say family! Oh!
Today's been Shoetique Talk with DJ Fettuccini, y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. Please remember, if you are in our community and you are not getting the shine that you want, I'm willing to put the shine on you. I got a big old shine right here. So anyways, book Shoetique Talk for your exposure that you need. We are here to help you build your brand. My name is Safaya again. You can follow me at SafayaShoetique.com. All social media handles at Safaya Shoetique. And if you want the best in fashion, book your girl, book your stylist, Safaya Shoetique. This has been Shoetique Talk, and we're out. Don't forget to subscribe on YouTube and follow us, and we will be in the middle of your living room and on your phones. It's been a pleasure. May God bless you. Continue to shine, and we are out. Yeah. Hey, it's your girl Safaya, your favorite stylist. With Safaya Shoetique, we're the most eclectic boutique for men and women in South Florida. Check us out. We're located right here in Tamarack, Florida. Safaya Shoetique started 10 years ago, and it was a dream of mine. I love shoes, and hence I started a Shoetique. We blossomed into clothing, accessories, men and women apparels, and handbags, hats, accessories, everything that you can think of. Safaya Shoetique became a one-stop fashion store for men and women. I think what set us apart from other boutiques is the fact that I honestly do have a passion for fashion, and you can see that in my everyday looks. I am most passionate about just living a purposeful life. One of the direct benefits of shopping Safaya Shoetique, again, we're a family-oriented company. So when you shop our store, you get to meet the owners, whether it's me or whether it's my husband or my children. So you know who you're dealing with. And we are here to serve you. If you need any help at all shopping Safaya Shoetique, please feel free to reach out to us, whether it's on our website or directly in our store. We welcome you. We look forward to serving you.